OMG. Is there anyone actually in this chat? Hello, hi. Let me know in the chat if anybody can hear me. I'm like mainly just testing things right now. This is primarily like a test stream to test things. Oh, okay, nice. Cool, cool. I don't know why your YouTube chat won't open. I can type in mine, watch this. See, that's me. Oh, there you go. Hi, hi. This is my awesome stream starting. I'm gonna just make you a mod preemptively. Uh, if it'll let me, bro. Add as moderator. There you go. You can do everything. Congrats. You're now the move moderator. Isn't it such an honor? I'm gonna see if I can like. I'm gonna see if I can maybe. Yeah, it's pretty lovely. I'm gonna see if I could maybe get like ramen in here. I think that would be fun. I know bro ain't doing nothing. How do you ban yourself? Don't do that. No, no, you're not a criminal. You're not a criminal. Yeah, there is a bit of a delay. I want to see if I can like somehow minimize it, but it might just be that it's delayed, and that's all. That's all we can really do. I mean, I don't really have like the strongest computer ever. Let me look on Streamlabs how to reduce delay. I mean, I had some music set up. I just wasn't ready. I need to test the music because I have Spotify open. I just want to make sure the volume for it is like good and not like breaking everyone's eardrums. It doesn't seem like it's working. Oh, it is. Let me hold up. No, it's not working on my end either. I'm trying to copy my Spotify. There you go. I have some Deltarune music playing right now. Let me know if it's playing. I said the music wasn't working. It should be now. Just let me know when you can if it's working. It might be like too quiet too. That's also a possibility. Okay, sick. Thanks. I'm gonna move to this scene. I'm also gonna post in Discord. God damn, yeah, that's true. Oh, dude, check this out. There you go. I don't have like a stream playlist yet. Here, we're gonna listen to... I just picked this song because it's chill. I mean, there's always gonna be a delay because I'm, you know, it's just streaming, you know? That's just the truth. I can try to reduce it, but I'm gonna figure that out now. Oh, that probably contributes to it. I'm gonna put on low latency mode. Let's see if that does anything. I wonder if I have to reset my stream. Alright, I'm gonna test the new scene now. This was my little pregame chillin' screen here. To have my little guy in the center. And then, once I see that this is working good, we can, like... I'm probably gonna actually open the game and stop the music. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I got. There's a freaking room. This is like my real. This is my real, actual room. This is where I live. I've never actually seen the chat on the stream window. Oh, I moved the grid by accident. No, this is my real room. I'm not kidding. There's no kidding happening right now. The only problem is that my desk is actually too small for this giant mic. I only like have half a visible view of my second monitor, which is kind of a pain, but it's worth it for a mic that doesn't sound like poop. Because, you know, my brother, he set up like the giant like thing around the mic. I don't know how to describe it. The freaking sound isolating wall around it. It's got the pop filter too. Alright, I'm gonna try to actually open the game here. Yeah, the grid is kind of like... I'm not sure about it. So... Alright, we're gonna go to the gameplay scene now. Now my guy in the corner has to be really small because I was doing a couple of recordings earlier and I made it too big and it was covering some of the card text, which is really funny. Alright, we're in the freaking game. Right now I'm just reading the Discord. Oh my gosh, is that a game no audio? Alright, let me fix that. Um, I think the game... There you go. The game has audio now. It's just, honestly, it's just quiet on its own. Oh, I put the master volume like way down. Let me put this higher a little bit, and then... Yeah. Also, you're so that's Silverhand, right? I mean, it says Sylvie there. Hi. Too quiet? Am I too quiet, or is the game too quiet? Like I said, I need... Okay, that's better? Alright, awesome. Joy to the world. Aether into the... We should play Into the Ether on stream. One of these days, this is just like a little easy test thing. But I feel like... Oh, thank you. I feel like a fun idea would be to do an ITA Classic. So basically, I already did it on my Steam Deck. I want to redo the ITA Classic Nightmare Mode runs. I feel like that'd be a fun thing to stream. Let me know if... Let me know if that's something you guys are interested in. Also, whenever I click out, the audio goes out. So I want to see if I could maybe play audio while minimized. Does that fix it? Yeah, it does. Okay, cool. Alright. So I'm just gonna... Typing its move in the YouTube search bar and not seeing move, then realizing all the competition must be eliminated. That's so funny. Lek is so funny. I guess their person has returned now, but they're always Lek in my heart. Alright, I'm gonna begin. So this is I'm playing the digital version of Magic the Gathering, right? Let me go to my profile here. Right now my avatar is set to Yuna here. And we are trying to hit the highest rank, which is Mythic. I've never done any... They just released a ranked mode for... Oh, that's true, yeah. They still have Lek in there, if you look in there. I just can't tell because I'm in streamer mode, so it just looks like... Is it pronounced like leak? That is true. If you are in the stream... Yeah, no, I actually really... Let me go back here to my profile. Yeah, I actually really like this Yuna art. Very, very sweet. But, like I was saying before, I am one rank away from the highest rank you can get. And they just released the ranked mode for the main game mode I play, which is like Commander, but 1v1. Now, the gimmick of this ranked mode is that unlike the normal mode, almost nothing is banned. So it's extremely degenerate. So I have built a very degenerate deck. Filled up very annoying cards. Like, I feel like... Here, I'm gonna go here. This is a classic card. Here. This card is just straight up banned in Brawl. It's legal in Commander, but it's like $200. in real life. Because it's just 0 mana for mana, essentially. Like, you have to exile a card from your hand, but, like, basically every card ever is legal, except for, like, a few commanders they banned because it was annoying. Yeah, look at the... Okay, you want to see what's really foul? Look at this. People do this on your commander. So, Flash, as the artifact enters, choose a card name. Spells with the chosen name cost 3 more to cast. Activated abilities of sources with the chosen name can't be activated unless they're mana abilities. Yeah, so that's a lot of fun. We are having fun with this one. And they're just 3 more mana forever as long as this thing is here. And this has Flash for some reason. So you could do it at instant speed. I think this is banned in Commander. I'm not sure. It's either a game changer or banned. I don't think I have any other banned cards. Oh, well, I have Strip Mine, which is stupid. Strip Mine is literally just a colorless land that you can tap to destroy a land. So this is very annoying in decks that can cast lands from their graveyard, because you could basically just do this every turn. Now, I don't really have anything like that. I just have it because the random chance to put someone down a turn is very strong. You need to say a specific name of the card. So, for example, if I'm playing Giada, let's say you're playing Y'shtola. I play Disruptor Flute, right? And then you're gonna kind of just go like, I name Y'shtola, and then Y'shtola is just 3 more to cast. That's how it works. And if Y'shtola had like an activated ability, like if... I don't know what's a commander with an activated ability that you play. I don't think you have any. But let's say a commander like had to tap for some reason, you couldn't do that. Because the Disruptor Flute also kills all activated abilities. So it's very bad. Yeah, Strip Mine is pretty foul. No, yeah, you could do it on commanders. That's what makes it so good. That's the main reason why people play it in this format. Here, I'll show you one more banned card that I don't play anymore just because it's too expensive. Yeah, this card. This card has been banned in Commander forever. If they're playing a monocolor deck, they literally can't play their deck anymore. Because when you enter choose a color, your opponents can't cast spells of the chosen color. So you could literally just be like, oh, mono black player. I'm just going to declare Iona as black. And then they just can't cast spells ever again. So that's a lot of fun. Now, the reason why this is actually not really that good is because usually you play Iona in Reanimator decks where you could get her out for extremely cheap. However, I actually have to get Iona out, honestly. Paying 7, 8, 9 mana, and honestly, this format, usually games end around turn 5, so you're usually not going to have 9 mana. So I removed it. But yeah, I don't know who thought that was okay, especially with how graveyard decks work in this game. You could theoretically get this out on like turn 3 or 2, or even 1 if you're like in a crazy high-powered format. But yeah, we're just gonna go in a game now. I was playing a little bit on my Steam Deck downstairs, and I just got to Diamond 2, so I need to just go to Diamond 1, and then once I rank up from Diamond 1, I'm in the Mythic rank. So we're just gonna go for it. Arabella. Okay. So this is like a little guy swarm commander. So they're gonna just be playing a bunch of power creatures with power 2. And then when this creature attacks, it's gonna deal a bunch of damage to us based on how many creatures they have with power 2. Now, this is actually a pretty good hand. It's a two-lander, but we're chilling. We also go first, which is nice. That's when this creature dies, you may have it deal 1 damage to any target. That's not really that bad. Honestly, I just hope we draw a land. I think she might die here, but I think she's definitely okay. They're just swinging with their 1/1. They can hit me. That's fine. And I think, yeah, she's definitely dying. My poor commander. So they killed their guy, which deals 1 damage to any target, and then they used a spell, which essentially dealt 1 damage, so they just killed my commander with that. Let's hope we draw planes. Nope, but we got something okay. We got Curse of Silence. The thing is, Lex sent in Discord is so funny. I'm gonna play Curse of Silence on them, which essentially it's kind of like Disruptor Flute, but a little worse. So their commander is gonna be 2 more to cast, which is gonna help us a lot catch up because we are down the land. Now they can't play their commander till they have 4. Oh, that's really bad.
Andra, you need more control. Say hi to my fiery friends.
I don't really know what this Planeswalker does, and honestly, does it have removal? No, but honestly, it's cooked. I kept the 2-lander, hoping I would draw a land, which does happen a good amount of times, but it didn't work out. It did not work out. So in this game mode, you don't have a free mulligan, so sometimes you could mulligan into something worse. So okay, so we're fighting this commander, Emery, Lurker of the Lock. This is a 1-lander, however, we have land tax, so we are chilling. We will keep this 1-lander. And we have Chrome Mox, too. Oh, this is a land. This is just a tapped land. I forgot it's a dual-sided land. This is a artifact commander. They play a lot of artifacts from their graveyard. That's what they do. They mill a lot, and they play strong artifacts in the graveyard. And they have... That's all this does. So I'm going to show you how Chrome Mox works now. This was the banned card I was talking about. So we're literally just going to... Right. We're going to play a Plains. Then we're going to exile something. I think probably Flare of Fortitude, because we're not ever going to have any hope of casting that. And there's a Giada in turn 1. Literally... Like, yeah, you have to exile a card, but often it, like, doesn't matter. And we got a Plains. I'm gonna play this and then play land tax now, just so we can get more basic lands, because we don't have any. And I think... Yeah, we straight chilling. And they're all tapped, so we can kind of just play stuff. I'm gonna play this to draw a card. This is just right now. This is essentially just gonna draw us 1 card and give us 4 life. That Curse of Silence would be great if I drew it this turn. That's a lot of artifacts. We are not drawing into anything good here. That's the problem. I'm gonna play this Angel Spells cost 2 less to cast, and I might as well play the Curse of Silence, because it does draw us a card if they play their commander. Emery, Lurker of the Lock. There you go. Now I'll at least draw 1 card. Yeah, we're kind of in a Chinese era of our life right now. We got our little ninja turtle in the corner here. This is I have the chocobo. That's my pet. What is in this spell book? Oh, so this is an arena exclusive mechanic. It's called conjuring from a spell book. So this one, they tap it and they could conjure a bunch of cards into their hand. So they could get like Ponder, they could get Swords to Plowshares, they could get a counter spell. It's all good stuff. They're all getting good stuff from this thing. So with Curse of Silence, you choose a name and then a card. You choose a specific card name, and then that card becomes 3 more to cast. So you're kind of just making life annoying for them, because then their thing. If you don't know the basics of Magic the Gathering, these lands here, right? They're kind of like money, right? I need lands to pay for my spells. So the more, when it costs more, it's bad, because that means you have to commit more resources. I don't really. The problem right now is unless I get card draw, I'm kind of screwed, because I have not been drawing anything good, and they're about to play this crazy thing. I could also draw Farewell and just exile all their artifacts, which would be funny. And I could just kind of get infinite cards in their hand. It's annoying. The thing is, they kind of like don't have anything in their hand, but the thing is, they can kind of. Alright, you can mill that. You can mill that too. And I draw land. Oh, brother. It's looking a little bad, guys. You got it, bro. So they played Mesmeric Orb, which is a very good card. It basically, whenever a permanent becomes untapped, the controller mills a card. So every time something of ours, oh, they're gonna tutor for Fabricate. I'm just gonna forfeit. They can basically just get the thing that makes them win. Oh, whatever. It's fine. That was just bad. We just got bad draws and we didn't draw any card draw. That's the one bad thing about Chrome Mox, is that sometimes it could just kind of leave you without cards because you're exiling something from your hand to play it. The dream scenario is like you have Chrome Mox and you also have card draw. That way you're... Yeah, the problem is I was basically just over there because they had like crazy artifact synergy. And they had Fabricate, so they're going to get, like, the best artifact from their deck. It was probably going to be Simulacrum Synthesizer, if I were to guess, so... It's just not worth playing. And now I'm fighting Teferi. I don't think I've actually fought this commander before. Oh, no, I have. This is just the blue control deck, which is very annoying. I don't really think this hand we have here is that good for that, so I'm going to try to mulligan. This is a little better. I'm probably just gonna remove this. I like this little Spider-Man reprieve art. What if they fabricated for a 1/1 Shinova? I mean, like, I guess they could do that. I guess they could do that. Now we're in a very Egyptian part of our life. They're just using a surveil land. I mean, I think we can get our commander out for free here, unless... Okay, they didn't have a Force of Will, which is a free counterspell you don't have to pay mana for. So, that's good. Only good things are happening right now. This could get returned to our hand. Okay, they're past going, which means they want to counterspell us. So, I think I'm gonna play it safe and just attack with Giada. It's not worth really playing anything here if I know it's gonna get countered. What if they were stupid and like what the guy you were playing against was actually stupid but only got turn because everybody always FF when he fabricated? I mean, I feel that way sometimes. That would be funny. My plan right now is like wait until he plays a big thing and just like reprieve it to return it to his hand. That way it gives us some breathing room. Alright. Fighting these blue decks is always, like, the most stressful thing ever. Like, you never know. Especially because there's a bunch of free counter spells. So you could literally just, like, have the chance just to explode. Oh, I am definitely reprieving it. You can take that, bro. Yeah, there you go. I'm gonna keep that in case they imprison to the moon again, but I think what we're gonna do is get our Youthful Valkyrie, which is a cheap... or I could get the Herald of War. I think I'm gonna get the Herald of War instead. This will make our angel spells cheaper. The more counters it has, and the good part about Giada... So basically I'm playing an archetype, I'm playing angels. We just want to play as many angels as possible because they fly over the enemy, and they get really big really fast. Our commander here, which is basically like our main character, right? We could always play this from the command zone. She empowers other angels, and she also gives mana to spend on angels. So, very good stuff. So they exiled our commander? I don't really see the point of that. I mean, I'm just gonna play our commander again, because our commander's like super cheap. And... maybe... oh, I should have played Youthful Valkyrie, actually. If they try to do anything funny, I can... oh! Okay! They just forfeit! Like, okay, I was like thinking really hard about that, like what they could do, and they just forfeit. So, actually, that's fine. Yeah, I mean... so, I'll show you something. So, not every... Magic has a bunch of formats, and not every format has a commanders in them, but the most popular format you can play in Magic... you can play Magic in real life with the same cards, but the most popular format is Commander, which is like a 4-player format. So that's 4 people fighting together. They did not appreciate that you could simply just bring Giada back, true. So I have a bunch of decks with a bunch of different commanders. And the best part is, so in Magic there's spells you can play, but there's also creatures, right? We have Aunt May from Spider-Man here. So as you noticed, there's a lot of creatures in this game. Let me just sort by creature. So, I don't know, this rabbit is a creature. The nice part about Commander, right, is that there are special creatures called, I don't know, we'll use this Moogle here, for example, called legendary creatures. And legendary creatures are special because they can be your commander, or they could just be in your deck. It doesn't matter which, but any legendary creature can be your commander, which is very fun because you could make a bunch of decks based off different commanders. I have a a bunch of different decks here, as you can see. Not all of them. I think the only the ones on the top here are actual commanders. Like I have Rabbit is a creature. It's true. I have Terra, which is the protagonist of Final Fantasy VI here. As a commander, I have some other. There's a lot of commanders in this game because there's a lot of legendary creatures, and each commander kind of wants to do something different. It's kind of like the basis of how you build your whole deck. So this Terra here, essentially, when our creatures die on the battlefield, right? The creatures we play, they go in a place called the graveyard. So they're kind of just dead. But not really, because this commander is all about bringing things back from the graveyard after they die. Or if they started in the graveyard. So this is all about getting things back from the dead. Whereas something like Giada is more of like a kindred tribal deck where they just want to play as many angels as possible, because this is... And they all have different mana costs. Like you were saying about stats earlier, they all have different stats and mana costs. So Giada here is only 2 mana. You can see from the top next to their name, they're 1 colorless and 1 white mana. Whereas I don't think I have an expensive... I have a 4-cost commander here. Like Vanille here is 4 mana because she has a bit more... I wouldn't say more of a powerful effect. Powerful effect in the right hands, but she's just more expensive. And this is also a graveyard deck, but it's more focused on, like... it's kind of hard to explain. She's in a different color. In Magic, right? There are 5 colors. There's white, there's blue, there's black, there's red, and green, and they all do different things. And each card, based on the mana you spend to cast them, kind of wants to do something different. White's... It's kind of hard to describe each color, so we'll just kind of go there as we go along. But right now, I'm playing a monocolor deck, which means it's only white. That is not something that typically happens. Usually, like, you see these decks here, you mix 2 colors, or maybe even 3. 3 is the most common. But this is only white. So, white's all about, like, a bunch of swarms of creatures, healing... Basically, like, hero-oriented light stuff. Lots of flying. Alright, we're gonna go into the next game here. I hope my explanation was a little helpful to at least understand, like, the very basics. And we are fighting Kefka, who is super annoying. This is one of my worst matchups. So Kefka, when Kefka enters her attacks, each player discards a card, then Kefka draws for each card discarded. The reason why this is so annoying is because they're like kind of like a blue control deck that wants to make you discard all your cards so you have nothing to play. Which is really bad for us because we don't even have that much card draw in the first place. So they're literally just gonna kill all our creatures, counter everything. Like, I bet that this is... I'm gonna try to play my commander here, but it's probably gonna get counterspelled. Oh, it actually goes through. Okay, that's actually really surprising. Okay, we can... I'm gonna try to play... Alright, we're gonna attack first. Gonna spend this 1 white mana to play Lightstall Inquisitor. This is a good angel. It makes an opponent exile a card. See, red also can kind of be like about like a bunch of little creatures being annoying, like goblins. They're all about attacking. Red just wants to attack all the time. You'll make a win so good your friends will praise you. I wish, bro. I wish. I wish. We have a lot of creatures out early, which is good. And we also have hexproof now, which means they can't target us, the player, because this angel gives us hexproof. I think that right now they're just trying to ramp for Kefka right now, if I were to guess. Yeah, they're just ramping, like ramping turbo style. Oh, we got the really good land. So this land I want in real life so bad. This land, basically, I'm going to choose a creature type, and now if I use this land to cast an angel, it can't be countered. So I can play this, and if I do that, I'm not going to... I think instead, what I'm going to do, I'm going to attack with everything. It blocked with his mana dork. Okay, that is really surprising, actually. I have a really suspicious feeling that they're going to board wipe, so I'm not going to play anything just so I can play my Restoration Magic. Well, is there going to be a counterspell to my Restoration Magic? I was right. I did have that call right. Don't they just die? Okay, this is a free counter spell, right? You don't need any mana to pay this. Counter target spell. At the beginning of your next upkeep, if you don't pay 5 mana, you lose the game. Do you see 5 mana on this board right now? So unless they play a land, they are not doing anything. Okay, they played an artifact. If we get Okay. So they will not lose the game, but they basically won't have a turn next turn. Which is good. Because they have to spend basically all of their mana to make sure they don't lose the game. Okay, they used all their mana to make sure they didn't lose the game. We're gonna play this little guy. This is a cost reducer. It's gonna make our guys cheaper to play. And whenever we cast a white spell, we'll make little guys. The only thing that would be really bad is if they had a board wipe. If they had a board wipe, we legit just lose here. And they just play Kefka? I mean, sure, bro. I'll play this. I don't think we kill him here, but we get close. We are so close to killing him. Oh no, it has this laugh. It's actually so good. It's so good. He discarded his Hullbreaker. This card is like the worst card ever made, by the way. If there's any card that's made me angry, I think right now he's just trying to make himself discard cards to draw a card that makes him win somehow, but he's just boned. I don't see what 3 mana card could make him win right now. I'm just gonna go with all and see what happens. Yeah, there we go, there we go. Yeah, no, the cards have voice lines. It's very cool. What's cool about using Planeswalkers in Magic the Gathering Arena as opposed to like in real life where they're just cards is that they have like cool little sound effects and like, and the Planeswalkers all have like voice lines. It's very fun. A lot of the FF cards have cool sounds. Like the Restoration Magic just has the it has the healing. We're all praising you. Thank you. Thank you. I feel honored. The Restoration Magic has like the FF7 healing sound effect. Praise for movie. Okay, we are fighting Bristly Bill. This is not a horrible deck to fight, just a very annoying one. So this is just whenever it's a 2-mana commander. Whenever a land you control enters, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. And you can pay 5 mana to double the amount of 1/1 counters on each creature. So this gets out of control really fast. Unfortunately, the delay is crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna try next stream to put it on low latency mode. It's just that I would have to restart the stream to put it on at this point. I'm probably gonna try to mulligan. Okay, definitely. This was definitely the play. I'm gonna remove this banner of kinship because it's so expensive. So we have Curse of Silence, which is gonna do us wonders here. Because Bristly Bill is 2 mana and gets out of control real quick, so making it 4 mana is gonna really slow them down. Where are you, Bristly Bill? Hello. I think this guy is annoyed by my Curse of Silence, but, like, I cannot let this live. And you know what's crazy about this deck? They play all the, like, the Evolving Wilds, like, all the lands that search for a land, so they get this trigger twice, like, basically all the time. And they play all the things that let you play, like, 2 lands each turn. Oh my god, it's Tifa. Alright, we have to... I'm going to ossify Tifa. It's an enchantment or a removal, but the hard part is that it's on the land. So you enchant a land to exile the creature. Man, they had Tifa, dude. It would have been so. It actually would have been so over if we did not do anything we did. The amount of over it would have been. All right, thank God we got a land. We're gonna play that, and we're gonna play Lightstall Inquisitor. Hopefully slow them down a little bit. Famous Italian politician Tifa. Wait, big true? Big true? Well, okay, Tifa... So remember how I said, like, these lands are your money? So Tifa, from the hit game Final Fantasy 7, whenever a land enters, she gets double strong. And you could play things that let you get multiple lands each turn, so this thing can literally kill you on the second turn of the game. So if I let that live, and she's not trapped here... Right now she's trapped. Okay. I think we just... I don't think he's gonna kill his Bristly Bill. So we're just gonna attack. And play Herald of War. And if things get bad, I have Flare Fortitude, which is a free spell if I kill a creature. So if he wants to kill our guys somehow, we can do something about it. That's really bad. That's also really bad. Scoot Swarm is really bad. Her card is so cool. Tifa is just cool. Tifa's like a cool character. Like, Tifa's like my favorite Final Fantasy character. I know, like, crazy, right? Well, okay, this is good, but I think I'm gonna have to kill this thing. This is gonna get out of control way too fast. And we'll just play Soul Warden. No, we're actually in a good position right now, like, because we killed his... This is an enchantment. This is sort of like, I don't know, something that stays on the field and gives you good effects. So we just killed that. I think we basically have this in the bag, I'm gonna say. I'm actually really confident. Because the thing about this spell is that it makes us not take damage, so they can literally make their guy as big as they want. And it's not really gonna matter. And now that we have Soul Warden out. So Scoot Swarm is an extremely good card for landfall decks. I believe, Paul, if you're here, Patrick plays this in his Tifa deck. Basically, whenever a land control enters, you create a 1/1 insect. If you control 6 or more lands, you create a copy of Scoot Swarm instead. So the problem with multiple copies of Scoot Swarm is that it's going to make a billion 1/1 tokens and a billion Scoot Swarm. So it's just going to, like... It's a little insane. I'm just gonna take the Bristly Bill damage. That's fine. You could do 12 damage, bro. I'm straight chilling. I mean, Sarah Paragon doesn't really do anything for us here, so I'm gonna just play this. Unless they have the magic card that wins them the game, I think we kind of have this here. I think we just have this. Because they're gonna try to make their creatures really big. No, I kind of have to take it because I don't want any of my creatures to die. And I kind of, like, am so confident that we're gonna win even if we take that damage. We just chilling. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Nice. We're actually doing... I made some adjustments to this deck because I was really struggling maybe like 1 or 2 days ago. I was basically like losing every game. And I adjusted it a little bit to make it a little meaner, and it's working very well. I'll say it's working surprisingly well. Like, I'm actually ranking up now. Okay. Never mind. We lost. So this is a fun commander. This is a Katara Waterbending Master. I've complained to you about this commander so often. I'm so happy you get to see it for the first time. You get to see it for the first time in real life. The counter slop. Counterspell Tribal. Put every counterspell in one deck. Now we have Chrome Mox here, which could be good. We'll kill this. Watch, we're gonna get turn 1 countered, bro. There, you see it? There we go. There it is. Lek, I'm gonna be real with you. I do not got this. I do not got this. The amount of getting... And I swear, if this guy has Fierce Guardianship in his hand, I'm gonna be so mad. Okay, he doesn't. I killed it. And he's just gonna pass go. If he's gonna get the... Okay, he's getting equipment. I want to bait him. We will play this. Oh, it actually went through. He doesn't have counters. Wait. Okay, no, he has counters for this. Alright. He countered my Curse of Silence. Oh. He doesn't have any mana, though. I mean... I guess we could try this. There you go. The counter deck with no counter? I wish. That's kind of the ideal situation. High key, we kind of screwed. Now his commander's hexproof, so he can't even target it. I'm just not playing anything. I know the only thing in that hand right now is counters, so it's legitimately not worth just playing any of the spells we have right now, because we're gonna give him more. It's nice that the two things we have in our deck are removal, though, but I wish we had more things with that I could do. I don't have anything I can do at instant speed. It's like a Katara deck matchup. Hold the fun. That's how I'm feeling right now. Look, guess what they're gonna do? Guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna pass go. That's what all they do. This is what they live to do. They live to attack with their little one attack guy. So, if you're still here, like counter spells when you play a. So in Magic, you can play a spell, right? But you can also, there's also cards that counter the spell. It's like a, oops, you can't actually do that because I countered your spell. And this guy wants to counter everything we do, so I think genuinely he has nothing but counter spells. Okay, they played one thing. Alright, now he's not even countering things anymore. He's just... Now he's gonna draw 2 cards and discard 1. Because Katara gets experience counters whenever Katara plays a spell on our turn. Now, this doesn't have to be counter spells. This can be spells with flash or like instant speed spells. So they just played a creature of flash and an instant speed spell. And now they're drawing even more cards to play even more counter spells. I forgot I could use this land to give counters to my creatures. Should have been doing this. I could have killed them like way faster. We have lethal next turn if he doesn't do anything. If he legitimately only has counters, we actually just win this turn. Because of our land, our land makes our creatures stronger. So they have to draw something that actually deals with our creatures right now. Or else they just lose. Tap 2 target creatures. That's obnoxious. Well, I think he just wins now. Is that enough damage to kill us? So that's 5. They could do 10 damage. And now he's going to return everything to our hand. We tried, but we just lost. Right, basically right now, because they tapped both the creatures that were going to kill him, and they just returned everything to our hand. So it's a little over. Tried, bro. trying my best. I'm trying my best, man. Counter spell with mana value too, yeah. It's so fun! Wait. Fun has entered the building. Fun has entered the building. Imagine playing your deck in Magic the Gathering. Like, imagine doing that. It would be so cool. It would be so cool if we could play the cards in our deck. We almost won. If they did not get the thing that stunned 2 creatures and then returned everything to our hand, we legitimately could have won there. We were really close. What is this commander trying to do? So this is just green big creatures. This is a good hand for green big creatures. Now we're gonna do land tax. We got a lot of lands with land tax. Oh my god. I think we just run out our commander here. Genuinely, discard some of the land. So with land tax, so basically if the opponent controls more lands, we can search for up to 3 lands. This is really good because you can actually just kind of search for lands even if you don't intend to use them, to remove basic lands from your deck, so you draw less basic lands, because you want to draw actually good things that aren't lands sometimes. And land tax ensures we have like just enough lands to win the game. Is this like a cheese deck? I'm so confused about what's going on. This guy is good. Whenever we play an angel, we gain 4 life. Sweet! We don't need a land right now. That's actually a pretty good pull, all things considered. It's gonna give all our creatures vigilance. What are you looking in your hand? You're playing green, bro. You're playing... What can green do for free? Nothing. Okay, this is literally... This deck is way too honest. This guy really just played, like, 5 lands, did nothing, and is just playing 2 guys. I kind of want this to die. That's a scary one. I probably didn't need to kill the commander. At least we could kill that, though. The yummy 0 mana cost card that lets you eat moss in real life. We're just gonna kill this thing because that's gonna ruin our day if that goes through. I kind of made a mistake, and I really did not need to kill that one creature. I don't know why I did that. I could have just won on this turn. Because, like, I don't know. They could play the idiot 7-mana creature or 8-mana creature that just wins them the game here. That doesn't... Does that have, like, Toxic? That doesn't... Like, yeah, that's, like, a lot of damage, but they just lose. Even more so now. I mean... Oh, okay, that's fine. Oh, hi. Hello. Hi, you have entered my little test stream. Brown Fox, hello. I don't really stream that often. But I am fighting this green deck. I don't really know what it's trying to do. They kind of... Where did their commander go? Where did their wait, oh, I think they legitimately think they win this turn, but they really don't. So right now I have Teferi's Protection, which Matt uses this a lot. It just makes it so nothing we control exists anymore. Our life total can't change. I think, okay, here's my prediction. Let's see if it's right. The moment I play the spell, they're going to concede. They said nice. Okay, they didn't concede, they just said nice. And we don't take... Yeah, they're just saying good game. The card that makes you not die. It is one of my favorite cards, due to how funny it is. Sending positive energy. Thanks for your positive energy. Yeah, I know the infamous game with Anthony. That was something. I feel like we need to take, like, Anthony and my brother, and we need to, like, put them in, like, their own containment zone. You know what I mean? Just, like, a special zone just for them. Because they play... I go... Okay, what? I didn't pay attention. What are we fighting? Oh, this sucks. This is a really high tier deck. This is basically one of the top tier decks, so the chances we win are really slim, but this is an arena only card. When it has Flash, Menace, and Ward 2 for some reason. When it enters, secretly choose a card in your graveyard and you conjure a duplicate of it in your hand. Conjuring a duplicate is why it's arena only, because you can't do that in real life. And then it gains Flash. So they're just gonna take really good things like removal and counter spells in their deck, and they're just going to use it over and over again. So we're going to just hope for the best. This hand seems okay. So, like, imagine if, like... Okay, here's a better way to describe this commander. Imagine if spells you put in your graveyard could just be, like, used again for fun. Like, you could just get it again. And you don't even exile the card again. Like, you just have it again. Like, it's just there. You just make a duplicate of the card in your hand. Why? Why did they make this? Gotta get this Herald's Horn down as early as possible. Then we're going to warp in this Angel to get a land. can get... Other runes is really good, but can't even play it this turn. I guess they're just gonna remove our removal or our angel. Okay, that's fine. Oh, that is a really good pull to get. This is a really good angel. This lets us gain life based on angels. And we're gonna play this too. They're in black, so they have board wipe, so it would only be really bad if they had board wipes. But we're in a pretty good spot. We also just solved our Case of the Uneaten Feast here, which is nice. This is an arena-only card too. I guess we're really having the arena-only special here. We could have done that way differently. I fricked up. What time is it? I think around, probably pretty soon. I'm probably... I didn't know you guys were discussing your favorite moves in the channel. So, okay, Case of the Uneaten Feast, it's an enchantment where whenever a creature you control enters, you gain a life. So this is from Murders of Karlov Manor. That's it. And that was all, like, murder mystery themed. So this has a mechanic called Solving the Case, where we have to solve this case by gaining 5 or more life this turn. And then, once it's solved, we can do the solved effect. There's several moves that I haven't seen because I haven't really gotten angry this stream yet, so we don't have a lot of the extreme emotions. But yeah, that's how solving a case works. Now we're gonna do this. They're looking for cards. Also, yeah, that's why I'm gonna end it kind of soon, because I know you gotta go to work. That's not a horrible draw, to be honest. I kind of don't want to use my Soul Warden. I have a feeling something board wipe like could be occurring in. Dude, we're 1 damage off. Oh my god. We're so close, man. Please. Please. Come on, please, 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 please. Don't return everything we ever owned and loved to our hand. Okay? You're just doing your little guy? What is for 2 mana that you could do? You could do Abrupt Decay, that's fine. Just looking for more cards? I think we have it, guys. I think we have it. I think we have it. Yeah! There we go! How nice! Now I'm only 2 wins away from Diamond 1, which is actually really, really good. I can't believe we went against that deck. That was really scary. But I don't think they... I think they kind of didn't draw anything good. What time is it? It is 56. We'll do one more for the culture. This is the last game ever. This is okay. This is the prismatic bridge. They never play the front side. They only play the back side, which is an enchantment where essentially during your upkeep you reveal cards from the top of your library until you hit the thing that makes you win. They put a lot of good creatures here that they cheat out for free. That's all this deck does. It's a very lame deck I do not like. And this hand does not do it. It has no interaction. This is not bad. This is bad too. I think we kind of just lose this one. Okay, we got some interaction, finally, which is nice. Aang's Iceberg from the hit show Avatar, we have that. We could do that on the Prismatic Bridge. We kind of need to kill that Prismatic Bridge, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, they pass Goad, which means they have a counterspell. You know what, bro? Just do it. Genuinely, just get that thing out of your hand, bro. Like, genuinely, there we go. Thank you. Alright, Mana Rock. I'm gonna try to play this thing. Dude, when this creature enters, it becomes day. Now it's daytime. I think this turn we just kind of attack with our guy. We could use Aang's Iceberg at instant speed, which is really good. There, Chrome-Moxing something. They Chrome-Mox Ramp. And we could play this. Alright, we're gonna just hope they don't have a counterspell. If it's daytime, does that mean you don't need sleep for work? Yes, that's how it works. Don't sleep ever. We're gonna attempt to remove the Prismatic Bridge here. Yes, okay, it went through. They didn't have a counter. What? Alright, now we just have to hope we draw into something that's good. Because they're just gonna play it again this turn. Oh, shoot! I shouldn't have attacked. I wanted to use this effect. I can't waterbend 3 anymore. I don't know what they're cooking right now. Green. I think they're just playing their Prismatic Bridge again, if I were to guess. Maybe something from their hand? I don't know. I don't know what is happening right now. I think they're playing a big Planeswalker. This is a very Planeswalker-focused deck. Did they just tap all their mana? Okay, they're untapping everything now. What is happening? I'm so confused. Okay, they just played the Prismatic Bridge again. Please. If I got enchantment removal right now, I will be the happiest person in the whole world. Nope, we just got a Mind Stone. We didn't run out of Giada. Hope the creature they get is like some stupid idiot ramp creature and not anything actually good. We're gonna scry to... No, wait, yes. They got Evercool! Okay. We kind of just lose off that one. Well, that was a funny way to end it. So Emrakul's like the strongest creature in Magic the Gathering that gives them an extra turn, and when they attack, we have to sacrifice 6 things. So we definitely did not have 6 things. If we let that go through, and that thing attacked, it had Annihilator 6, we would have had like 2 lands, and that's it. So we would have definitely just, like, it would have just been over. So that's funny. Okay, that's what I get for trying to start a game for the culture. But I feel like this was a pretty good session, all things considered. I mean, we went pretty far up. Yeah, no, it's pretty bad. But, thank you, my 2 viewers. I had a lot of fun. This was fun. I want to do this more often. Hopefully I get to... I'm thinking of stream ideas right now. I definitely want to do the ITA Classic Nightmare Mode runs. I definitely want to do some fan games. I don't know what. Probably just like FNAF fan games I've been meaning to play but just haven't. Because there's a lot. Like, I've been meaning to play a lot, but I see a bunch on YouTube I think are cool, and then I never get around to them. I could also play like just something basic like Fortnite. But yeah, thank you. I am going to probably just chill because I'm probably not gonna go to sleep for a little bit, but I'm gonna end the stream here because I am me voice tired. But thank you all for tuning in. I appreciated it. I don't really know how to say goodbye in the stream. We'll do the... I don't know. Secret... I could play Secret of the Mimic. I could genuinely... I've never played Secret of the... I've never played Security Breach either. I own Security Breach. I've never played it from start to finish. That is something we can do. And you can see how bad I am at horror, because I'm actually really bad at horror games. I get scared really easily. I could use this scared face more. But we could play Security Breach, we could play Secret of the Mimic. That would be a lot of fun. Alright, bye! Goodbye, everyone.